Welcome back to our rural homestead here in Wales. We're really enjoying the sunshine and all the abundance that spring is beginning to bring. It's such an exciting time of year for us. The longer evenings means that we can stay out in the garden longer and go on beautiful walks in the evening. And also the hard work that we've put in sowing seeds in early spring are all about to start fruiting. In the last episode, you may remember our journey of sowing bottle gourd seeds with the hope of turning them into instruments and totally natural water bottles. In the previous video, I showed you how I transformed them from fresh green gourds into hardened shells. After harvesting them in late autumn, I put them in a storage box outside for around 6 months, and during that time they become incredibly mouldy and a bit manky. But after a really good scrub and clean, the beautiful hollow gourds hidden underneath were finally revealed. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking them from those rough shells and hopefully turning them into fully working water bottles that we can actually drink from, along with some handmade instruments for our daughter Willow. Oh, this is exciting. So you're gonna do instruments.
I'll paint some instruments,
and I'll do water bottles. So we need to figure out which ones are best for water bottles and which ones are best for instruments.
Okay. That's a great water bottle.
Yeah, I think that shape is beautiful. Imagine that just strapped by there. Okay, water bottle for this one.
I think this one definitely a shaker.
That's perfect.
It has
for
like
Willow's
a nice
little shaker
handle.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Okay, so you're gonna paint that one.
Yeah.
And you need a water bottle. And guys, I think we do 3 water bottles, one for you, one for me, and one for you. We're gonna give away a water bottle that we make if it's watertight.
Yeah.
At the end of the video, just stay tuned. We'll test if it's watertight, and if it's watertight and it works, we'll announce the giveaway.
Give one away,
so
yeah.
Stay tuned for that. All right, so I guess you choose out of those 2 which ones you want to do for the shaker. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, and I'll do water bottles with these.
Okay.
The first task in transforming these gourds was cutting the tops off so we could remove all the dried flesh and seeds from inside. I used a fine saw for this, which worked surprisingly well, and I tried my best not to crack them. Thankfully, I managed to get through the thick walls of the gourds without damaging any of them. You can also use a drill with a fine drill bit, depending on what you're planning to make. Meanwhile, Teigan sketched out some designs that she would paint on the instruments she was making for Willow. Oh, look at this, team. Look at all these seeds.
Wow.
Thousands of seeds have come out of here, which we could actually just plant.
That's crazy.
That's amazing. Wow. But obviously, if you're turning these into water bottles, you really need to get all of these out. So what I'm going to do next is keep using my stick to loosen everything, and then get these stones inside. We'll give it a really good shake to try and loosen everything and get as much of the debris out.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, well, it's not. I'm not the first person to do it. It's been done for thousands and thousands of years.
Sounds like you're making a cocktail.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool.
It's a bit of membrane stuck, or pulp. It's all the flesh of the bottle gourd. If you think about it, it's all the
Can you stick that?
meat of it. Okay, that's pretty cleaned out. I guess you just put in grains or rice in it anyway, so you can start painting.
Yay, thank you.
I'm going to keep cleaning.
Okay.
Bottle gourds are believed to be one of the oldest cultivated plants in human history. Archaeologists have found evidence of them being used thousands upon thousands of years ago, long before glass, metal or plastic existed, of course. People across Africa, Asia, Polynesia and the Americas all use bottle gourds to create utensils, bowls, storage containers, instruments and of course water bottles. Some historians even believe the gourds naturally floated across oceans because the dried shells are so buoyant and waterproof, helping them spread around the world long before modern trade routes. The next step was just smoothing the tops with fine sandpaper, either where we'd be drinking from or where Willow would be holding the instruments.
Willow, look what Mummy and Daddy are doing.
Willow,
Look.
this is gonna be a rattle, a shaker.
That's for you, Mama. You're going to play with it. You're going to annoy us all day and all night with your new shaker. No plastic. Homegrown.
She wants it already.
You can't eat it. Teigan, that looks absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would.
Why?
Because the paintbrushes are too thick. Like I would like
Oh, you need really fine
really
ones.
fine one because this.
But that looks
thick.
rustically charming. It looks. I think that really suits, honestly. Beautiful.
Thank you.
I've almost cleaned up my 3 water bottles. It's a lot of work. It's not as fun as painting, I don't think, but just got to get rid of all this like membrane in here.
Once everything was sanded smooth, I just tested out a few different size corks, making sure each bottle had one that fit snugly. Then came the most important stage. I have some local Welsh beeswax melting gently in a pan of water ready to pour into each water bottle. You have to work fairly quickly here, swirling the wax around the insides of the gourds. This creates a watertight seal because if any water touches the inside of the gourds for too long, there's a good chance that it could eventually begin to rot. This beeswax is naturally antimicrobial, food safe, and has been preserving and sealing things for generations. Plus, it's local and hasn't been flown in from overseas. I did a few coats, swirling the wax around and pouring any excess out, slowly building up layers to make sure every part of the inside was coated.
So I'm just swirling this wax around, tea, just to create that sort of waterproof coating. You
Oh, it looks so satisfying.
It really is. You just can't put any hot drinks in here, please, so no tea.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But it's really great. Everything, it's all natural.
All
materials.
natural, all local, homegrown bottle gourds. I'm very proud. And you've done that one looks incredible.
I
Nice.
need one more picture.
One more picture. What about, you done a sun? You do a sun?
Yeah, do the sun. Okay.
That'd be nice.
To give the outside of the gourds a shine, you can varnish them, but I personally prefer rubbing some wax into the surface instead. It gives them a really beautiful natural finish while still keeping their earthy, organic feel in your hands.
Look at that shine. Wow, that has a lovely finish now. Look at the difference between those two.
Yeah, it's got a great shine.
And to think that this was that mouldy, disgusting looking bottle gourd after 6 months in that storage box. I'm very, very happy with that.
Yeah, you should be.
So this one's done now. This can be filled with water now, but we need to tie our string.
Yeah.
So we'll do that next. All right, T. I am so happy with our water bottles.
Me too.
Look.
I'm so impressed.
That is your short but round curvaceous one. Perfect. And
you.
mine's the tall and skinny one. And then this beautiful one is for the giveaway, which we're going to announce later on in the video. What I'm going to do is get a special cork for this to seal it because the opening was a bit big for the cork sizes we have. But the most important thing now is to find out how much water these can actually hold, because I don't know, I think that's going to hold at least 700 millilitres.
No way.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I
That is
would
a lot.
say 500.
500, and what about yours? I reckon 600. Because you think
Yeah.
that's nice and that's quite got a bit of girth on it.
Yeah, well, let's test it
All
out.
right,
and
okay,
see.
so there's a litre of water in here.
Oh, shall I get you a funnel?
Nah. There's a lot of water going in.
Oh, I think you might be closer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, definitely more than 500 ml.
Okay, so there's a litre and there's about 250 left.
So
So 750 ml.
Yeah.
That's a good amount of water. But the most important thing,
Is it watertight?
it's watertight and it tastes flipping good. It tastes like water. Wow. Should we test yours?
Yeah.
So wow, you've got, so this is a litre, you've just got about 600 ml.
Yeah.
That's
That's
brilliant.
good.
We need to get a measuring jug. This is what that's taught. That's what this has taught me. Should we give it a taste? Cheers.
Cheers.
Or yaki da in Welsh.
Yaki da. Why does water taste better
I was
drinking,
just thinking the same
drinking
thing.
it out of these?
It's probably something to do with like the structure of the water in this beautiful shape, natural shape.
Wow, I absolutely love it. Why have we not done this sooner?
I know. I need to make sure I grow some more this year. There's one final task that is really important. We can't just carry this around like this. We need to carry it around strapped to us. So
Yeah, we do.
I've got this really nice thick cordage that I've been using in the greenhouse for our tomatoes. Should we play around with this to create a strap?
Yeah,
And then we'll be ready for our walk.
yeah.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Unfortunately, many of these old crafts have slowly disappeared, replaced by cheap plastic versions designed to be throwaway almost instantly and end up on landfill. So it's incredibly satisfying to slow down and reconnect with even a small part of how people once lived.
Yes, look at that. Teigan, look at that. Look at our new style.
Impressed. Looks great.
I'm so proud. I grew this. Taste phenomenal. This is the new fashion, bringing it back. Wow.
And then look.
They're going to think we're so weird at the shop.
I have two handles, a long one and a short one.
Nice. What I just love about this task and doing things like working with bottle gourds is just like an ancient practice that we've done in modern times when everyone's obsessed with AI and computers and Instagram and all this crap. We've done something that has been done for thousands of years and we've just walked in the footsteps.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Next year, well this year, when we harvest more bottle gourds, we can make lampshades, we can make bird houses, bowls, so much with these. So versatile. All right, so we've got a bit of gardening to do now, and then we're going to take these beautiful water bottles on our walk, where we will announce the giveaway for this water bottle, which needs a string and needs a cork, but it'll be done soon. Do you want to taste some water from Mummy's water bottle? You know what it is. You
Tiny.
know.
Is that yummy?
You like it from the bottle gourd?
Okay, all done.
Oh, I don't believe it. The job that I really wanted to get done today, planting out our pumpkins, has been ruined because tonight it's going to drop down to about 1 degree Celsius. It could freeze. That's, I think, 33 degrees Fahrenheit, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a shame. That means we have to do that job in the morning, but I'd rather do it tomorrow than risk my pumpkin plants all being wiped out by the cold in the night. Something that you don't think about, that you always think that frost is done and spring and summer's almost here, but it could come and bite you, the frost in the night, without you knowing. It just seems to be dropping tonight. Anyway, what I'm going to do instead is pick a load of herbs to hang inside the house to dry for our apothecary. So I thought I'd share with you 5 healing medicinal plants that are easy to grow and you must have them in your garden.
Herb number 1 is probably my absolute go-to herb, lemon balm. We often drink lemon balm tea before bed because it helps calm the nervous system and encourages a really restful sleep. Honestly, I wish I discovered this herb long ago when I struggled badly with anxiety and stress. It's a herb that's been used for centuries to lift the mood, ease tension and quiet a busy mind. The smell and flavour are beautifully citrusy, and the best part is how easy it grows. Once established, it takes over parts of the garden. And you can even find this growing wild in parks and hedgerows. Number 2 is a herb called mugwort. Mugwort has such a rich history in herbal medicine and folklore. For thousands of years, it's been associated with dreaming, intuition, and protection. People traditionally hung it in homes, carried it on journeys, or burned it during seasonal rituals and celebrations. As a herb, mugwort is often used to support digestion and the nervous system. People often drink it as a tea before bed because it's believed to encourage vivid dreams. Number 3 is a true healer, mullein. If you're dealing with coughs, congestion, or any respiratory issues, mullein has been used traditionally for generations as a soothing herb for the lungs. The leaves are so soft, in fact, it's also got a nickname as nature's toilet paper. So when we have our compost toilet, we'll have plenty of mullein growing nearby. Number 4 is beautiful calendula. We have this dotted all around the garden, but it's flowering early in our greenhouse. It's especially loved for supporting dry and irritated skin, and herbalists have used it for generations in salves, balms and oils for treating eczema. Flowers can be dried and infused into olive oil before turned into deeply nourishing skin balms. It also brings so much life and colour to the garden during summer, and the bees love it.
Number 5 is stingy nettle, but you're definitely going to need some gloves to handle these because they do have a mighty sting.
Nettle is probably one of the most underappreciated plants growing all around us. Long before supermarket vegetables existed, nettles were one of the first fresh greens that people relied on after winter. Young nettles are packed with iron, minerals, even protein, making them one of the most nutritious wild foods available. Despite the sting, almost every part of the plant is useful to humans. The fibres from the stems were historically used to make cordage, fishing nets and even clothing. All of these herbs are simply tied into bunches and hung to dry. We've got strings running through parts of our house where we hang them, and as long as they're kept dry and out of direct sunlight, they'll preserve beautifully. What I love most about drying herbs this way is how the house feels. The energy just feels great with these hanging, and they also just change throughout the season, adding new life and new colours into the home as the season goes on. Plus, there's no electricity involved, there's no complicated equipment, you don't need to dehydrate it, and after around 2 weeks, the herbs are usually completely dry and ready to be stored in jars and added to our herbal apothecary. Because they're dried so thoroughly, with almost no moisture left inside them, they can last for years and be used whenever needed for teas, tinctures, oils, or cooking. 5 years ago, I knew absolutely nothing about herbs or wild plants. And now we've slowly built an apothecary filled with herbs that connect us to not only to nature, but also to generations of people who once depended on this knowledge every single day. Talking of wild herbs, in late spring and early summer, beautiful white clusters of flowers begin appearing through the hedgerows from the elder tree. Elderflower has such an incredible scent and flavour that works beautifully in cooking, but it also has a rich, long history in traditional herbal remedies too. So we headed out for a walk through the lanes to gather some.
I think there's some elderflower up here, see?
Oh,
See?
yeah, you're right.
That's early elderflower. Oh. So this is very early elderflower, and I plan on using it to make you a jelly.
Yay!
I'm gonna make you some jelly tomorrow because it was your birthday last week, and I made you lovely breakfast, but I
requested jelly, didn't I?
I didn't do you your jelly, so I've got to pick some of these, but it's not quite enough because it's so early. But there's another plant just down the road at our friend's farm that will actually be perfect in this jelly. Oh.
I love you so much.
Come free.
You're such a little nature baby.
She is. I was actually looking for a water bottle to take on my walk yesterday.
Really?
I was going to take a bottle of cider.
Oh, there's some here.
Oh yeah, is there any flowers?
This.
Oh, a little bit.
One.
Yeah, go on, you can get that. It's good to know that we've got a lot of elder around us, because all of these, or all of the ones we leave, will turn into the berries.
Yeah. I love you so much, my precious. Ow, you're squishing my
Sorry.
hand. Lovely.
Alright, so guys, we're hiking up this hill because I want to pick this yellow flower for the jellies. This is gorse. And it tastes like or smells and tastes like coconut. Come on, T. Guys, from down there, this looked very much like gorse with the yellow flower. But on further inspection, it's not gorse. We found out it's something called broom, which is has some medicinal properties.
Yeah.
The yellow flowers are used for dyeing clothes, so that'll be good for you in the future. And it can be used to make be used in pickles and wine and things like that.
Yeah,
so it could go in the
flowers.
jellies, but I think we'll just stick to elderflower because I've not experimented with this yet. But that's a lesson we've learned.
Yeah, it's here and we didn't really know about it before,
Yeah, but
did we?
the lesson is don't try and identify a plant when you're about 50 meters away from it. It's beautiful though. So we haven't got any gorse, but we have some elderflower. I'll also put some homemade cider in this jelly tea, if that's okay with you. We'll reduce it down, make it all caramelly and delicious. But that's all happening tomorrow. Let's get Willow to bed and have a night's rest. Okay, so the thing you're all waiting for, how you can win our spare water bottle gourd that we'll send to you wherever you are in the world, the lucky winner that is. You need to subscribe. Only 50% of you are actually subscribed to the channel that watch the video, so please subscribe first and foremost, like this video, and also comment your favorite thing about nature, and we'll choose the best one and we'll reply to your comment and ask you to send me an email with your details and I'll send it out to you. Okay? See you in the comments. Anyway, let's get back home. That was so awkward. So you get a piece of grass, put it like that, and you go, no. That's rubbish. One more time, Willow, okay? I promise. I'm going to do it good now. There we go.
You sound like an elephant. Eloise the elephant.
Like it?
It's
Like
Eloise
it?
the elephant.
Is that good? Come on, Daddy. Again.
You flip between a bird and an elephant now.
The next day, it's time to show you how to make this beautiful jelly that Teigan requested for her birthday. This is my elderflower, rhubarb and homemade cider jelly, and it's surprisingly simple to make. You do need some cider, although if you'd rather avoid alcohol, apple juice works perfectly too. I'm using my homemade cider, which you may have seen me make in a previous episode. The first step is adding the cider to a saucepan and gently simmering off the alcohol. Then the elderflower heads go in. You only need a few because they're incredibly potent with such a delicate floral flavour. Just be sure not to pick them after a rainfall because the rain washes away their beautiful pollen and fragrance. I added a little maple syrup for sweetness before heading to the garden to pick some rhubarb. We don't grow huge amounts ourselves, most of it comes from our neighbours, but a few stalks add a lovely sharp fruity flavour to this jelly. The rhubarb is roughly chopped and added straight into the saucepan. Then everything is left to simmer gently for around 10 minutes or so. I also added a cup of water just to soften the sharpness of that cider gently. Once infused, I strained out the rhubarb and elderflower before returning the liquid back to the heat. It's really important that the mixture reaches a proper boil because this next ingredient, agar-agar, which is a natural gelling agent, needs boiling liquid to dissolve fully without forming lumps. I whisked it quickly, and after boiling for a couple of minutes, the liquid is poured into my jelly molds. At this point, you could drop in fruits like raspberries, strawberries, or extra pieces of rhubarb. Our strawberries aren't quite ripe yet in the garden, otherwise they would have been the perfect addition. Then comes the nervous part, placing the jellies into the fridge for a few hours, hoping they would actually set. Let's hope these set. Talking of rhubarb, here's my rhubarb wine that you saw me make in the last episode. Well, it's been about a month now and fermentation has pretty much leveled off. It's slowed down completely. All I'm waiting for now is any extra bits of sediment to float to the bottom or sink to the bottom, and it's time to bottle it up. I'm not going to do it in today's episode. I'm going to do it in the next episode where hopefully we'll taste it too, so that episode could be very, very merry. Talking of all things merry, it's now time to go outside into the garden and do one of my favourite tasks of all when it comes to growing food. Oh, thank gosh for that. Everything survived that real cold snap that we had last night. And it's time to get these in the ground, my pumpkins and my courgettes and squashes that you saw me sow in the last episode, which was about 4 weeks ago. So this is how quick they grow. And you can you can sow pumpkin seeds at home now if you're in the UK. Before we do that, recently on Teigan's birthday, or just before Teigan's birthday, we planted our tomatoes, the prize crop of the garden, here in the greenhouse. All right, time to plant out these amazing tomatoes. We're a little bit behind actually in terms of planting these out, but they'll catch up and hopefully we'll have tomatoes like longer into the season.
I don't think I did this with you last year.
No.
I was in the first trimester.
Sickness.
Yeah.
Oh, that was awful. But here we are now, and babies with grandma. But it's actually Teigan's birthday tomorrow, and I'm going to give you a gift now because this may actually help with planting tomatoes. Do you want to open it?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Go on then.
Any guesses?
Wow, it's going to help with planting tomatoes, and you always moan about using.
Well, Gaz has
My
obviously
tools.
so many tools, and I go to find something or I want something and then it's never in its place. It's just all over the garden.
I don't have a tool shed yet.
No way! Oh, what?
This is the most essential tool in the garden I find. A hori hori. Your own hori hori.
Hori hori. Yay! Wacky, nice. Oh,
And that'll come in handy now for planting our tomatoes.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right, should we put it into practice?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Look at these tomatoes. We have got some of the most exciting tomato varieties to plant today, and this little job in May means that we're going to have like the best cream of the crop harvest all the way up until late autumn, really, thanks to this greenhouse. Planting tomatoes out now is a really simple, fun job. We're going to use this thick twine as support, and I'll run twine up to it that the tomatoes will trail up, just keeping them uniform. I'll plant them about 1 foot apart, which is a bit close for tomatoes, but this isn't the biggest greenhouse in the world, so we need to utilize space as best as we can. And I've done it like this for many years now. Look, they're fine. Those roots are so healthy. Wow.
Wow, this is a nice tool, Gaz.
I'm glad you like it.
Thank you.
So Teigan's got the tomato in, dug a deep enough hole, and now I'm just going to get some twine. And this is really thick twine that I found, because I'm just trying to use less and less plastic, because modern growing is just full of it. As I stand in this plastic greenhouse that I deeply regret getting, I really do. But I guess the amount of plastic we've saved in not buying food that's wrapped in plastic, I guess it does counterbalance. And this is a longer lasting one than the sort of polypropylene, sort of thin polytunnels. But gosh, I wish I got a glass one. That's our first tomato in, T. And a good thing to do is always plant it a little bit deeper, so the hairs on the tomato will actually turn into roots and just give it a bit more stability and strength and sturdiness. And we'll just start to trail it up this lovely bit of twine.
So guys, I'm taking responsibility to label our tomato varieties because you always forget and we're always wondering what is what. So yeah, we're going to use these sticks that we've used a grater just to peel away the...
A peeler.
Oh yeah, a peeler. A peeler to peel away the outer part of the stick, and then we just write on with the Sharpie.
Yes. I am looking forward to trying those Cuban salami tomatoes. They literally look like sausages in shape, really weird. The next one is my favourite type of tomato. It's Berkeley tie-dye. That's the next one we're getting in. There's the tie-dye in. Well done.
Yay!
We'll get a few more in now, and the job's a good one.
Brilliant, well done.
As you can see, guys, we have a lot of plants here, and they all need to have a home outside in the garden. And unfortunately, we don't have enough space for them. Until yesterday, actually, Teigan and I made a whole new vegetable bed terrace on our hill. Now this hill in our garden has honestly been a bit of a headache. When I first moved here, I didn't really understand how much space I'd eventually want for growing food. I thought a few small raised beds would probably satisfy the desire. Unfortunately, I prioritized the house over the land 5 years ago because I had no idea that growing food would eventually become such a huge passion and such a massive important part of my life. I now just wish I got a tiny home with a lot of land. And that's something as a family we're going to be switching to in the near future. But with the slope land, you really have to work with it rather than against it. The hill actually faces directly towards the sun, almost acting like a natural solar panel. And terracing is something that humans have done for thousands of years to make steep land more productive. To make the new terrace, I use my hoe to remove some of the stubborn and deep-rooted weeds. Then I use my fork to lightly aerate the clay soil because it has become heavily compacted. After that, I covered the area with some cardboard to suppress any of the remaining weeds, just making sure to remove any plastic sellotape and not using any heavily inked cardboard. Then the important layer of compost. A local farmer kindly dropped off some mushroom compost for me, which is made from the spent growing substrate used for mushrooms and broken down into this beautiful rich growing medium. Another farmer actually dropped off some horse manure too, so I added that to the mix. Clay soil actually contains a load of minerals and nutrients that plants love, but once it becomes compacted and solid, roots struggle to access them properly.
Well, I have somehow managed to get at least 4 inches of compost across here, which is brilliant. 4 inches, I've been told, is about that depth. And then we're going to do our pathway in wood chip now. Last bit of compost.
Oh wow, it looks great. You did that so fast.
Well, it's been a bit of work, and I've just got enough compost. This is the last of the homemade stuff. It's a bit chunky.
Yeah,
but,
we need all the space we can get
Yeah,
now,
we
don't
do.
we?
Our pumpkins will go here.
And what about the pathway?
Yes, can you help me with that?
Yes.
So I'll go and get wood chip, and you just get the rake and you spread it along, just create that nice pathway.
Okay, that's a fun job.
Do you want to rake this stuff as well?
Oh God, I love raking.
Why do you like raking so much?
I don't know, it's satisfying.
It is satisfying.
Well, our compost is
That's fine,
dwindling.
it's fine. I know it's not going to look, but we're going to put straw all over this anyway, so it doesn't need to cover it perfectly.
Okay.
We just need to build up as much organic matter as we can.
So it doesn't need to go all the way across?
No.
Okay.
This wood chip will just turn into compost eventually anyway, so that's why I've got it piled up here. But it's so nice with the pathways. It's so nice exercising as you do something productive. Gyms just feel stupid to me nowadays. Oh, there's some worms in there, look at that. Where do you want this one?
Oh wow.
I'll put it by here.
Okay. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Wow. So strong. You've got more, you've got more.
Oh, that went to my head a bit and I'll go and get some more. Just on the bed, quite thin too. There we go.
Well done.
Not bad. Brilliant work. I am flipping happy with that. Our emergency bed is done.
Looks great.
Like the amount of food that will grow just from 2 hours of work, maybe even less work, is going to be phenomenal. If you just think about this bit of grass before the first terrace originally was just that awkward bobbly bit of grass.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't do it before, but this is great. We'll have our pumpkins trailing down in no time.
Perfect.
Proud of you.
Proud of you. Sorry.
Scaredy cat. Oh, this is such a great help having this new bed that just popped up like that. That's how easy it is to turn your lawn into
a place where you can grow food like we did a few hundred years ago, when we had to grow our own food, when supermarkets didn't exist, when we couldn't get food out of season all year round. We had to turn our lawns or whatever space we had into a place where we could grow our own food. Oh wow, look at that. That excitement of seeing that life there, all these veins almost, roots, so healthy. Just from that one seed that we planted into the little soil, just amazing. I honestly think that growing food is probably the coolest thing anyone can ever do. I think if you want to start a revolution, growing food is the best way to do it because it's peaceful, you know, like I think having Willow, having a baby has galvanized my desire to grow more food and be better at it, and to plan our future around sort of growing food and being able to be as self-sufficient as possible, because growing food is that revolutionary act that you can do to give yourself that resilience. But not only that, it teaches you so much. It's taught me so much, and it's given me so much joy. So it's just a win-win on so many fronts. As humans, we're supposed to be connected to the soil, connected to the land, and we should all have that right to be connected to it. It's a shame that modern society doesn't help people connect. So that's what I'm trying to do anyway, inspire people to find ways in which they can connect to the land and connect to the soil like our ancestors would have. So I'm just popping a couple of crown prince pumpkins or squashes at the end of this bed. Let's hope that they're not all too close together and they all just grow happily together. What I tend to do is plant like flowers in between, but just for some added security, and something that I would really recommend you getting rather than a plastic version, I'm actually gonna place some beautiful glass Victorian style cloches over a couple of these, just to give them that added protection if it does get colder in the nights. These glass cloches are amazing. I got mine from Claverton Cloches, which are a small company, and I really recommend getting one and supporting them because they look absolutely beautiful in the garden. That's some of the pumpkins and squashes and courgettes in the ground. Got a few more to find some room for. I thought I'd just mention, just whilst those cloches are on my mind, our future farm that we're hoping to secure in the very near future. Who knows when that will happen, but fingers crossed it comes to us. I plan to start my market garden, where I invite you guys to come down and learn and enjoy the reconnection to nature. I hope that, well, I'm not going to hope, I'm going to say, I'm going to make sure that it's totally plastic free, which in modern gardening is like sort of seen as impossible, but I'm just going to try and do it how we used to do it. So that means no plastic greenhouses, no modular trays, no bags of compost, no plastic pots, no plastic watering cans. Everything is going to be plastic free. That's going to be a challenge, a fun challenge that I hope will be fun at the same time, because, you know, I don't want, like my friend Samuel in France says, who we filmed a whole episode with, he didn't want his legacy to be just a pile of plastic junk, and all the thoughts and memories of the lettuce and the veg that he grew to be just faded, and he's just left with this junk, because that's all that this plastic products that we use in the garden are going to become. It's just landfill. So that's my goal for the next farm, that we end up on a plastic-free farm. That's coming soon.
Teigan. Look at this. I grew this and Mummy painted it.
How cool is that?
We're going to be dancing all night.
What did you put inside?
I put some split peas in. But the reason I'm shaking this is to alert you that the jelly has set. And I'm going to serve it up for you now.
Thank you. That's exciting, isn't it?
You can't hold this yet because you're too young and you'll probably eat it. Okay, so you can hold it, but don't eat it.
Go on, hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it here.
Shake it.
Shake, 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 shake.
Shake. Oh, that's good.
Good girl.
Well done, baby. You're clever.
Yeah.
No eating. No eating. Get ready. 5 minutes. Jelly time. But the tricky step next is try and get them out of the molds. Now, hopefully, these just slip out. Oh gosh, this is taking me back to the professional kitchens. Oh yeah. Oh, I had it. There we go. They're a little on the firm side, but they still do have a wobble. More dressing. Here we go.
Oh my goodness, it looks amazing.
Oh, thank you. This is our homemade cider with homegrown rhubarb. We picked the wild
Elderflower.
elderflower. Really, I would love to garnish with some elderflower, but I could only get
No,
enough
it
just to
looks-
flavour this.
It looks
And then I just
perfect.
poached some rhubarb to create a little dressing.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's
I've
all right.
waited a whole week for this.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't do it on your birthday.
Don't worry.
It's a little firmer than I'd like, but I was nervous that it wouldn't set.
Wow, you can smell the cider.
Is it good?
Really good. Never had rhubarb jelly before.
Despite being a little firm, it's good. I think Willow wants some too, don't you? You can have jelly soon. Okay?
Delicious, Gaz.
Oh, thank you.
You're brilliant.
Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope it brings you some joy and some peace. We love making them, don't we, T? And we'll see you in the next episode, so stay tuned. And please subscribe, and good luck if you're entering the giveaway for the bottle gourd water bottle. I've loved drinking out of them the last few days. It's amazing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
me too.
See you soon, okay?
Bye.
Bye from Wales, and maybe see you at the shop. Come down. Fridays and Saturdays,
11 till 5.
11 till 5 in Abergavenny, Wales.
Thank you so much for
It's
this.
all right. No, it's fun making it.